Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. This is Mostert. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mostert. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Everson Griffin, one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. The 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, 47 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense. Here's Mostert. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 79 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Cousins to throw it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Olabisi Johnson, 77 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Bailey got the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. He's at the 30, 10.
The ball.
On third down, Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Cousins on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Switch. He's checking.
Now Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. These two teams all tied after one. A first down throw for Cousins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a third down.
Here we go. 180!
He's coming. Check in. You can't block me.
Lock! Hey, Alpha!
Let's go.
Hey, gun!
Right here. We got to step it up.
13, man!
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Mike.
Two. Protein spill.
Check Mike 54.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
That good for 19 and a first down. They'll run for it with Cook. And no signal. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Watch your slap.
A toss to Cook. And he'll get blown up up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. So third and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. On third down, they run with Madison. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it fourth down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. Cousins to throw for it on fourth. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Got him in. He finds Sanders. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Here we go. 180.
First and 10, 46 yards.
11.
On first down, Garoppolo. He'll let this thing go for Sam. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Hey, receiver.
Following the interception, Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen, 89 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack,
it's 2nd and 21.
And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run.
Here we go. 180! 21.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Here we go. 20!
Right back to him on first down. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about
have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Again, it's Cook. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
And he's gone 2-2 on us now. At 2 receiving touchdowns, now his 2nd rushing touchdown.
And that's the back of the NFL nowadays, isn't it? The ability to do everything. You can't just be one or the other. The best ones, able to run it, catch it, and produce. Big-time points put on the board by him. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Check 43.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be incomplete.